Alright guys, I'm doing the Scenario City Lights, and I'm in the Amtrak with all safety systems. So, City Lights is scenario we're doing. 45 miles per hour is the max speed limit I can stay at so far until it goes up. So speed limit 45 on the thing, which that's for our safety systems. We'll have to use the alerter. So, we are out of New Rochelle and going to New York Penn Station, which will be in a couple of miles. 17 miles. No, 15. It's coming. That New York Airport is, I believe. New York Penn is also a station. New York Liberty Airport. Okay, so you're going. That's what happens if you speed using the safety systems on the Amtrak ACS 64. Turn the bell off. I don't like automatic bells like that turn on each time you honk the horn. So, after we move for a little while, I will turn that off again. So, I will turn the desk lights off now. And now we will be operating the Amtrak on our own stuff. So, I will go idle on the master controller until speed limit rises. Okay, speed limit is 100 miles per hour. So now we can go, but soon it'll be 80. There's a green signal. That's a beep for the signals. Speed limit is going to 80 on the thing. It gotta go to 80. It just counts down. Ready? And on here is the speed limit. It's going down so it can be 80. So we will be going 80 miles per hour, which we have a couple of miles per hour till that. So it's 80 now. Just honking the horn. Gonna leave the bell on for a little bit. I should keep the master controller at idle. It's 100, but in 1.6 miles it'll be 45 again, probably going over the bridge. So I'll go ahead and slow down. Minimum application on the automatic brake. I don't usually use the independent brake, but I want to use it. Suppression 43 should do the job. It's 45, I gotta remember it's not 40. And the speed limit is going down on the thing. So turn that bell off again. I really wish we had somebody in that seat working with us today. You know, they don't get to control the horn and the emergency brake valve. And also the desk light. So we're going on a flat gradient now. So we don't gotta worry about speeding up or slowing down. But since we're coasting, we will eventually keep going down. 13 miles till New York Penn. Should be there at 17:14. It's 16:51 in-game time. 875 action points so far. And the speed limit is eventually coming to 45 because we're at the bridge. There's another Amtrak with some Amfleet coaches. There is a yellow signal, 3 yellows. miles. Speed limit's going back up 70. That's because I think it's the turn or that we're on a bridge. And I don't think that. So we're going over the bridge. So we are going. Speed limit's gonna go to 70 in 200 yards. Can't wait till it goes back up to 70. Can't wait to get some higher speeds again. I'm not happy about the low speed limits like 20, 30, and 15, 30, and 5, and 8. But I do. The 45 is alright, but it's still too slow. 50, 60, 70, 80, and 100. Good speed limits. The others, no. So we are speeding up again to 70 miles per hour. Then we'll go back down to 60. I'm gonna mess around with the display. I think this one also, you can also mess around with the display. Which I'll change it to this. Sit back in the driver's seat. Okay, good. Oh, because the speed limit was changing to 60. That's why the alerter thing was going off. It's going 70. Guess we're on the curve. Don't know if it's the curve Amtrak 188 derailed on. I don't know. So, we are going to go back to 70. Time to speed up. 2.1 miles, speed limit 65. 2 miles now. Okay. So we are going to be going to New York Penn, 1654. Gotta be there by 7:14. It's okay for late, but not by too much. 1.8 miles till now 1.7, so the 65 mile per hour zone. 10 miles to go. If the safety systems weren't on, I'd be pushing this train at 131 like I was this morning. Pushing the Amtrak to its limits at 131 miles per hour. In kilometers per hour, I'd be slow. So, I will decrease the EQ regulator. RS regulator. I'm gonna decrease it. I think it means we slow down quicker. So I'm gonna increase that again. But we are going on a downhill grade, so it shouldn't be slowing down unless I'm applying brakes, which I am not. So I'm going to increase the regulator. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to keep increasing it. I think we should stop increasing it now. So 8.7 miles to New York Penn Station. Keep getting all these warnings. 65 because we're on the curve. Speed limit's going back up, so when it's 60 or 65 or 45 and it's a curve, you know why it's going back up because of the curve. Slow down to 55, but we might be going 50 because the brakes on this train are too overpowered. So, speed limit 55. going to increase our speed back up to 55. We're on the curve. So, okay. There's another Amtrak with some Amfleet coaches. I want them to add the AEM7 and the P42. So, 70-mile-per-hour zone coming up. So yeah, we are good to go ahead and speed up our train as long as we don't go over 60. So we can go 7.3 miles, New York, Penn. So we can go 60 miles per hour. It's also trying to get us to slow down. 40. I think I know why. So I wish I could have climbed out and make the speed limits go higher, but I can't. Speed limit should be higher, I think. I mean, we've been getting pretty high speed limits. I think there shouldn't be a 40 and 45 unless like you're into a ridge or a curve. So we have done it so far. I don't know what increasing the EQ res regulator has done, but I don't think it'll be pretty. 0.7 miles, 40. I'm going to go ahead and brake so we can not have our train learn to brake. So this is why we had to slow down, because of here. We're on the bridge now. Elevated tracks. I don't know if that's another reason why they had us slow down, or I don't think it's because of that. Probably because there's some buildings over here. We're actually in civilization again. If I could radio in high speed. I can't get the thing to speed back up. So our amps weren't going up for any reason. I don't know. It's 16:59, 17 o'clock. You should be there by 17:14. And I don't know how many miles we got to go. I think I know what the increasing the EQ res regulator is done. I just think I know now. 5.2 miles till New York, Penn. So this will be part 1. I'm going to save my game. Alright guys, that is part